Right, first of all, Saltimbocca is actually an Italian dish, and it's usually made with veal. And it really, traditionally, it's just Parma ham and sage leaves. I love sage with game. Game has such a good kind of, it goes with so many fantastic flavours, especially for this time of year.
And Saltimbocca means jump in the mouth,
yeah,
doesn't
it does. It's quite romantic, isn't it? It's quite a sweet kind of little thing. But people make it with anything nowadays. Now, this is a venison loin, but I'm just going to trim off. I mean, it's already been trimmed off here. You normally have the sinew on top, so that needs to come off because that'll constrict it when you're cooking it. And I'm just going to take this extra little bit off there because it neatens it on the plate. This is quite an easy dish, though. I don't think it's too kind of exotic for people to do at home. It's quite quick. And venison's great because you don't have to cook it for too long, and you really mustn't cook it for too long because it dries up so much. So to cook it rare.
And I think you know, sales of game have gone up dramatically in the last few years, haven't they? And you can get it in supermarkets. See, I think that's another thing that people don't realise.
Well, you can get it in places. Venison now is farmed all year round, whereas you used to have to look at seasonality with game. You can get it pretty much all year round now. So, I mean, I think it's a lovely meat. It's got so much more flavour than a lot of the cuts of beef you buy in supermarkets too. So I'm just going to seal this off in a pan.
Yep.
I mean, you can casserole venison, but I always like to serve it quite rare. Because I was saying we went shooting in Dorset, and we kind of, it sounds a bit kind of morbid, but we butchered, but the liver's very good when it's very, very fresh. So we kind of we shot a roe deer, and then I did the liver and kidneys for breakfast in the woods, and it's amazing. It's amazing to try it. Okay, so that's going to go in the oven for 6 minutes. And so that's about 6 minutes, but you still want to keep it very rare, so don't cook it for too long. I'm going to rest it as well for a couple of minutes.
Now, Dr. Paul, you forage a lot in woods, don't you?
Yep.
Are you a fan of venison? Do you
I love venison.
You do?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And what sort of mushroom would you cook with it?
I do probably porcini, something like that.
Yeah, porcini is a fantastic mushroom. That's in season this time of year as well, so it goes very well with all this kind of winter stuff. Now, for the balsamic onions, very, very simple. Sweet flavours really go well with venison. Things like I do a cassis blueberry sauce and stuff. So caramelised onions are kind of match made in heaven, really.
Perfect.
And you can eat venison when you're pregnant, can't you?
Yes, I think so. Well, I'm about to. So if not, yes, you can.
I think it's very good because it's very high in iron, so probably good for you.
And I think iron's one thing that pregnant women do need a lot of, and chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate's always a good one too. I don't know what the excuse is for that, though.
So you're caramelising.
Yeah. Now what you do, you want to cook them for as long as possible. Start them off in a pan like that. You cook them for about 20 minutes. You're going to get them soft and lovely and soft like this.